Hey guys, welcome to the weekend. So a couple things that I wanted to talk about today. Let's see. It's Saturday and we're sitting here in Maryland at a campground, so there might be some noises and stuff happening, but we'll get through it. So anyways, I was thinking about one of the vital behaviors today of recognition. And recognition is the newest vital behavior that got added into the vital process. And I think that recognition is so important, so vital to what we're doing as coaches who are building a solid business. And there are so many different creative ways that you can implement this vital behavior into your business and into your weekly, daily, whatever routine for your business. So I guess one of the reasons that made me think about doing this video in the first place is you guys probably see that every Friday there's a Success Club board that's posted in the Fit Family Network page. And it gives who has gotten SC10 locked in, who's gotten SC5 locked in, and then who has points on the board. So I know, like, even still to this day, 5.5 years in, when I see my name on the Team Dynasty Success Club recognition, like, I get excited, you know? It's like I want to, like, you know, when I see my name up there, it's like, okay, cool, I'm being recognized, you know, like people see that I'm working, that I'm like producing, I'm putting up numbers. And I think that we all kind of have that natural human need or desire to be noticed and to be recognized. We all like to be recognized when we're like having an awesome month or when we're showing up, you know, it's just like that human need. And I know for me, like when I worked as a paralegal, I never got recognized for anything. Like even when I went above and beyond to do something, stayed late, got a project finished early, just took those extra steps to help out my boss or something like that, like most of the time those things went unnoticed and nobody ever said anything. And we all like to get that pat on the back, hey, you did a good job, thank you for doing that. That kind of thing. So we need to remember that with our coaches. And there are so many different reasons to give a shout out, to give recognition. You don't have to wait for somebody to become an Emerald coach. You don't have to wait for someone to sell a challenge pack or get Success Club points. There's a million other ways. So one thing that I've been doing, and I've been really pushing it more than I have previously, is I've been trying to highlight a coach every day in my PS page. So for example, you guys saw the post, sorry. Okay, so you guys saw the post that I made on Thursday where I asked people to like comment back with what they're using their Beachbody income for that particular week. So I took one of the responses from that, which happened to be Tanya Griss's response, where she said that she uses her weekly pay for, you know, paying for her Shakeology. She's been able to make extra payments towards her student loans and her credit cards. And so I just took a screenshot of hers and I used that as a shout out to Tanya in my PS page and said like, hey, I just wanted to give a shout out to Tanya Griss today. She is doing amazing things with her business and look how this is changing her life and her family's life. So not only did I give a shout out to Tanya, it also highlighted a really cool success story in my PS page for maybe some of my discount coaches or coaches that aren't, you know, as active. And so they see that post and they're like, wow, I didn't know like that Tanya's killing it and like making enough money to be able to do that, you know. Or it could inspire someone like, oh wow, really, like I didn't know that you could, you know, earn that kind of money with this business or something like that. So that was one example. Today I put a shout out to one of my coaches, Sarah Manaresi, because she ran in a 10K today, and so I just did a shout out like, hey, shout out to Sarah. She ran in a 10K, great job getting out there in the community, being active, blah, 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 something like that. So that's giving value to Sarah. She now knows that I noticed that she did the 10K, and like I said, people like to be recognized and noticed. So let's find more ways to get our coaches recognized, to give them some shout outs. Hey, we've got some people on. So hey, Heather, hey, Kimberly. So those were a couple of ways that I did. What was another one? I did Tanya, and then I had another one the day before. I forget what it is. But like I have been just doing recognition based on completing programs, on making a good post on social media. Like if I see one of my coaches that made a really good post, sharing their story or something, I'll use that as a reason to give them a shout out, like, hey everybody, and I'll share that post into the group and like, hey, look at this awesome post that Heather made today. It's so inspiring to see that she's sharing her story and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to share today, is that we need to find lots of creative ways to give people recognition. You don't have to wait for a rank advancement. You don't have to wait for a challenge pack or Success Club points. There's so many other awesome things that our coaches are doing on an everyday basis. So give people shout outs for showing up on the team call. Give them a shout out for showing up on the national wake up call. Give them a shout out for checking in with you, that they're doing their, vital behaviors or 21-day fix business edition checklist. There's so many different things for sharing their story. And I just think that the more, it's like children sometimes, like if you give them praise, then they will want to do more of the thing that's getting them the praise. So let's do that. Let's give our coaches a ton of praise, a ton of recognition, and get them to continue to grow and build their businesses as well. So I would love for you guys to share some ideas and to share maybe some things that you're already doing, and post below this video, and let's have some dialogue on this. Let's get some ideas out there on things that we can start doing to recognize and really be strong leaders with this vital behavior. All right, I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.